Guess who the fuck is back, you guys? Guess who got his new computer? Me. Yep, finally got it. So what the fuck is up, everyone? Prison Meddler here. Finally back with the re-rank. I know it's been a while, so yeah, guys, I'm re-ranking the Megadeth albums from worst to best. The notes are on my phone this time, so I got it down on my phone. So sorry, I got distracted. Anyway, so yeah, finally got my new computer. Any videos out from my old one has been scrapped off, so I apologize for that. But finally, you got the re-ranking of Megadeth. So yeah, guys, let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so starting up with their worst at number 16, there's 16 albums now instead of 15. I got fucking Super Collider. Fuck this album. When I first listened to it, I thought, okay, it wasn't that bad. And then whenever I come back to it later on, I was like, hell no, this is garbage. I mean, first of all, Dave sounds like a duck in this album, and it's just not really great. Dave tried to sound like his thrash metal vocals, and it just doesn't work in this album. He just sounds like a duck whenever he does it on a more hard rock sounding album, and it's just shit. The only song I like from here is Kingmaker. That's about it. So yeah, this album is fucking terrible, terrible, terrible album. Sounds like a duck. The song just sucks, and it's just cringe. So 1 out of 5. This album is fucking terrible. So yeah, Super Collider is definitely their worst at number 16. All right, number 15, I got Risk. I know most of you people would put this as the worst, but I'll say this: I'm not a fan of this album either. I don't like this album either, but I do think this is slightly better than Risk. It's mainly because it's not cringe, and Dave doesn't sound like a duck in this record. But it's still a bad record overall. But the only songs I like from Risk is, let me look. Oh, it's Prince of Darkness, Ecstasy, and Seven. That's about it. So yeah, this is just a really bad album. So I give this a 1.5 out of 5. Just a bad album overall. Not terrible like Super Collider, but it's just bad. That's all. So Risk comes in at number 15. Alright, next up at number 14, I have The World Needs a Hero. I'm not a fan of this one either. This is kind of like a Return to Roots album, but it just doesn't sound good, and I just don't like the production overall. It just sounds really muddy, and there's a lot of filler in this album. But there's a few songs I do like from The World Needs a Hero. So the songs I do like is The World Needs a Hero, Moto Psycho, Burning Bridges, Promises, and Dread and the Fugitive Mind. That's about it. Yeah, this is a very muddy record for me, and I just don't like it. It's just, plus it's really weak writing, to be honest, and the last track, Win, sucks. It's just 9 minutes of Metallica songs written by Dave. That's about it. So yeah, guys, a very weak album in general, so this one is a 2 out of 5. Just a weak album, that's all. So The World Needs a Hero comes in at 14. Number 13. I got 13. Yeah, that's the name of the album. So yeah, it's okay, but not great at the same time. It brought back David Ellefson, but he's not in the band anymore due to the sexual allegations with a child. I don't know if it's true or not, but it's whatever. Or if he did, fuck. And I don't blame Dave for kicking him out. But anyway, it's an okay album. It's just that it feels like it's too long and there's a lot of filler. But the songs I do like from 13 is Sudden Death, Public Enemy number 1, Guns, Drugs, and Money, Never Dead, New World Order, and 13. That's pretty much it. So yeah, it's okay. It's not special or anything. It's just, some of the songs just feels like leftovers from the previous album, and it's just nothing, it's just uninspiring. It's an okay album in general, so it gets a 2.5 out of 5. So, 13 will have to be at number 13. Alright, number 12. I got, this may piss you guys off, I got Killing Is My Business and Business Is Good, their debut album. Now, starting with this album from above, I'm starting to like a bit more. So, Killing Is My Business, Business Is Good. It's decent, I would say. I don't love it or anything, but yeah, this could be a classic for some old school thrash fans. But don't get me wrong, I love Dave's energy. I love the energy and the songwriting in this album. But my main problem with it is is because it sounds really messy. I just don't like how messy it sounds. Plus, the album feels way too short for me. It's like under 30 minutes or so. I mean, yeah, it may sound hypocritical like Rain and Blood, but for this album, it's just ridiculously short. But yeah, it's still decent. It still has some high qualities, but I just hate the messy production. If it wasn't for the messy production, I would have ranked it higher. But there's plenty of songs I do like. We got the songs I like is Last Right / Love to Death, Killing Is My Business and Business Is Good, Rattlehead, Looking Down the Cross, and Mechanics. So these are the 5 songs I do like. It's decent overall, so this one is a 3 out of 5. It's decent. So Killing Is My Business and Business Is Good comes in at number 12. Alright, number 11, I got United Abomination. Decent record, but I don't love it or anything. It's just a standard Megadeth album. But I don't really have nothing else to say here about this one. Yeah, it's kind of underrated, but there's plenty of songs I do like. So the songs I do like is Sleepwalker, Washington Is Next, Never Walk Alone, A Call to Arms, Gears of War, Play for Blood, and their cover track for their Euthanasia album, A Totally Modded, that features Christina Scabia from Lacuna Coil. But yeah, it's decent as well, but the reason why I put this above Killing Is My Business is because it's more cleaned up and it's not very messy. So yeah, this is a 3 out of 5 as well. Decent record, so United Abominations will have to be at number 11 for me. Alright, number 10, I got So Far, So Good, So What. Another decent record. I don't love it or anything. A lot of people put this a lot higher. I mean, I can see why. I mean, there's plenty of great songs from there, but I put it lower is because there's some filler here and there. But the songs I do like from So Far, So Good, So What is the instrumental track, Into the Lungs of Hell, Set the World Afire, Mary Jane, My Darkest Hour is definitely one of my favorite Megadeth songs of all time, and Hook and Mouth. So these are the songs I do like. So yeah, guys, it's a decent record overall, but I kind of think it's a little overrated because there's plenty of filler tracks on there, but it's not too bad or it's not very messy, unlike Killing Is My Business. So this also gets a 3 out of 5. It's decent. So Far, So Good, So What comes in at number 10. 9, I got The System Has Failed. Now, on to the good albums. So, yeah, System Has Failed. I definitely think this is one of their stronger records in quite a long time. Definitely a really great return. This was originally going to be a Dave Mustaine solo album, but because this is their first Megadeth album without David Ellefson, so instead they reformed Megadeth and got this into Megadeth album. It's kind of like with Black Sabbath's Seventh Star. Originally that album was going to be a Tony Iommi album, but it ended up a Black Sabbath album due to the record label. Pretty much the same way they did with Megadeth's System Has Failed. So the songs I do like from System Has Failed is Blackmail the Universe, Kick the Chair, Scorpion, Back in the Day, Something I'm Not, Truth Be Told, and My Kingdom. So these are the tracks I do like. I think this is, in my opinion, Megadeth's most underrated album. There's a lot of great songs in there, so I do think this is the most underrated Megadeth record to date, in my opinion. So this album gets a 3.5 out of 5. It's good. So yeah, System Has Failed would have to be at number 9 for me. Alright, number 8. I got Cryptic Writings. A lot of people put this a lot lower, which I can understand why, because it has a more radio-friendly sound to it. But I think this one's quite underrated. To me, it's pretty much Megadeth's Load and Reload, except they did it right, and it's not as much as filler as Load and Reload. So, plus it doesn't drag on much as those two albums by Metallica. So the songs I do like from Cryptic Writings is Trust, definitely. Almost Honest, Use the Man, The Disintegrator, sorry if I pronounce it wrong, I'll Get Even, A Secret Place, She-Wolf, definitely, and Triple F. So these are the songs I do like from Cryptic Writings. This album is pretty underrated. I don't see what's so bad about this record. I mean, yeah, it kind of has a different... doesn't really sound like Megadeth, but it's definitely not bad at all. It kind of has a little grunge sound to it, but it sounds really good. I give this a 3.5 out of 5. It's actually a really good record, so Cryptic Writings comes in at number 8. Alright, number 7. I got their latest album, or their new album, Sick, Dying, and the Dead. I actually quite enjoy this one. It's good and all, but I don't love it or anything. But it's good album. I'll definitely come back to it. Awesome they returned to the... I mean, I've done the more detailed review on this before, so I don't really need to go on it again. The songs I do like is Sick, Dying, and the Dead, Life in Hell, Night Stalkers featuring Ice-T, Dogs of Chernobyl, Junkie, Killing Time, Celebutane, Mission, and Mars, and We'll Be Back. So these are the songs I like from Sick, Dying, and the Dead. Really great album, or good album. It's more appropriate rating. I'll say it's good. That's all. So, yeah, just like my review, 3.5 out of 5. What do you expect? But yeah, guys, it's a good album. I don't love anything, but like I said before, it's definitely not my top 5. So I told you. So, yeah, guys, their new album comes in at number 7 for me. Alright, top 6. Now, starting at 6 to 1, that's where I like all songs. So, at number 6, I got Dystopia. Yes, I think this album's better than their newer album. Sorry, I mean, it's still... The new album's still good, though. But I think Dystopia is a bit better because one of the songs from Sick to Dying in the Dead, there's one or two songs that I don't care for. But this one I like all songs, so I'll name out the track for you guys. This will be the extended version, by the way. Threat is Real, definitely. Dystopia, Fatal Illusion, Death from Above, Bullet to the Brain, Post-American World, Poisonous Shadows. That song is so underrated. Look Who's Talking, Conquer or Die, the instrumental, Lying State, The Emperor, Last Dying Wish, and Foreign Policy, which is a cover by Fear. But yeah, guys, other than that, I think this is a really great album, and I think this is easily Megadeth's best album in the 2010s, in my opinion. So I give this a 4 out of 5. This album is great. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much I have to say here. So Dystopia comes in at number 6. Number 5, I got Endgame. Endgame is a really underrated album. I definitely think this is the best Megadeth album in the 2000s. And I definitely think this is kind of like, I don't know, it's kind of like the modern version of Rest in Peace in my opinion. But I love all songs. There's 11 of them. The instrumental track, Dialectic Chaos, Day We Fight, 44 minutes, 1320, Bite the Hand, Bodies, In Game, The Hardest Part of Letting Go, Sealed with the Kiss, Head Crusher, How the Story Ends, and The Right to Go Insane. So these are all 11 tracks I do like. It's a really great album. Very underrated too. So definitely their best one in a very long time. So I give this a 4 out of 5. Endgames is actually a really great album. So yeah, guys, that's all I have to say here. So Endgame comes in at number 5. Alright, number 4. This album, I used to put it a lot lower a long time ago, but now, I used to not like this a long time ago, but nowadays it actually grew into me a whole lot. And at number 4, I got Euthanasia. I actually quite enjoy this one nowadays. It's actually a really great album. But yeah, I definitely do enjoy this one. I love all songs now. So here are the songs I like. Reckoning Day, Train of Consequences, Addicted to Chaos, A Totally Monday, Elysian Fields, Killing Road, Blood of Heroes, Family Tree, Euthanasia, I Thought I Knew It All, Black Curtains, and Victory. So these are all the tracks I like. I mean, yeah, it's mainstream album, but it's still really good. And I definitely think Dave has the best vocals in this album. So this one also gets a 4 out of 5. It's a great album. So, yeah, Euthanasia will have to be at number 4 for me. Alright, number 3. Number 3, Gold album, or some of whatever. You know what? Fuck it. Number 3, I got Countdown to Extension. Really great album. Pretty much like, it's definitely Megadeth's Black Album. I think this is their most mainstream album, but it's still really good. I mean, nothing wrong with mainstream sounding music, just don't make it boring. So, yeah, I love all tracks, so here's all the songs. There's 11 of them. Skin on My Teeth, Symphony of Destruction, definitely. Symphony of Destruction is pretty much like Megadeth's Enter Sandman. Architecture of Aggression, Foreclosure of the Dream, Sweating Bullets. Sweating Bullets is like Megadeth's Sad But True. This Was My Life, Countdown to Extinction, High Speed Dirt, Cyclotron, Captive Honor, and Ashes in Your Mouth. So these are all the songs I do like from Countdown to Extinction. I'd give this a 4.5 out of 5. This album is amazing, as a matter of fact. I definitely love this album. Definitely a classic record. Yeah, 4.5 out of 5 for me. Love it. Love this record. So yeah, Countdown to Extinction comes in at number 3. Okay, number 2, another masterpiece album. That is Peace Sells, But Who's Buying? Definitely a classic record. Definitely one of their best records, and I love all 8 tracks. So here's the tracks. Wake Up Dead, Devil's Island. Wake Up Dead. Oh, I'm sorry, my bad. Wake Up Dead, The Conjuring, Peace Sells, definitely Peace Sells. Devil's Island. Good Morning Black Friday is one of my favorite Megadeth songs of all time. Severely underrated. In fact, why the hell is no one talking about this song? Really? Good Morning Black Friday is amazing song. One of my favorites from Megadeth. Bad Omen, I Ain't Superstitious, which that's a cover, and My Last Words. So these are all the tracks I do like from Peace Sells, But Who's Buying? This is an amazing record. 4.5 out of 5, I would give this a 4.5 out of 5. Definitely a classic record. So yeah, guys, Peace Sells, But Who's Buying comes in at number 2. You guys know what it is. Number 1, the best Megadeth album of all time is definitely Rust in Peace. I think this is my favorite metal album of all time, in my opinion. This album is just perfect. This is like perfect, 100% album. Just perfect. I mean, all the songs are just legendary. So here's all the tracks. I'm gonna name all of them. Holy Wars, Punishment Due, epic fucking song. Hangar 18, classic. Take No Prisoners, classic. Five Magics, masterpiece song. Poison Was a Cure. Lucretia, sorry if I pronounced that wrong. Tornado Souls, definitely. Dawn Patrol, and one of the best closing tracks ever, Rust in Peace, Polaris. Holy shit, this album is just perfect. I think this is easily one of my favorite metal albums of all time. It's fucking legendary. 5 out of 5. Megadeth's Rust in Peace is always going to be at number 1 for me. There's no change in that. So yeah, guys, my favorite Megadeth album of all time is definitely Rust in Peace, and it's definitely at number 1 for me. Alright guys, so that's my Megadeth ranking from worst to best. So what is your ranking for Megadeth? Let me know in the comments. And yes, I will be re-ranking Soulfly and Machine Head pretty soon whenever I get the chance. So yes, so stay tuned for that. And that's pretty much it, you guys. So if you enjoyed this video, subscribe to me if you haven't. Click the bell with the notification. Make sure you leave a like, comment. Most importantly, share this re-ranking so I can get more views, subscribers. So until then, I'll see you all next time. I'm out.